Hey guys, this is Mike Barnes, the financial first responder. Today's big question is: are you a financial wizard or a financial dummy? Growing up, I actually watched the show with my father, and this comedian, known as Red Fox, would ask his son in the comedic skit a rhetorical question, sometimes degrading question: are you sure? Are you sure what, Pop? Are you a big dummy? Well, let's find out. So, for the next few minutes, we're going to talk about being a financial wizard or whether you're a financial dummy. Let's get started. So, for those who are watching this on YouTube, hopefully you like the slides. There is a reflection of an individual who looks like they put their hand in some water. Now, I'm showing you this is because you see your hand and you know what your hand looks like. You're touching or about to touch the water. But guess what, people? A lot in life is similar to this one example, this image of whether or not you either touch it or you don't. Now, what do I mean by that, Mr. Financial First Responder? See, the real question is, are you a financial wizard or a financial dummy? It's a rhetorical question used to provoke thought or discussion about you and your levels of financial knowledge or expertise. You see, in contrast, the idea of being highly skilled or knowledgeable in financial matters, some would call you a wizard. With the lacking in such knowledge or skills, they'd call you a financial dummy. So it aims to be my highlight and the importance to you that we find out whether you're a financial wizard or a financial dummy, whether you have the financial literacy and understanding to manage your personal finances effectively. So at this point, you're probably saying, well, wait a minute, Mr. Financial First Responder. Did you just call me a financial idiot? No. Did you call me a financial dummy? No. Did you call me a financial wizard? No. What I am saying is you'll know in about 6 or 7 more slides whether you're a financial wizard or whether you're a financial dummy. Let's go. So the first thing we're going to talk about is, drum roll, a lack of financial education. See, if you're looking at my presentation right now, you're looking up into the stars, your eyes are gazing, and everything looks so pretty and remote. The fact of the matter is that's how you look at some of your finances. So let's talk about this for a second. See, in real life, a person who is unfamiliar with basic financial concepts such as budgeting and savings and investing may struggle to manage their finances effectively. They might be able and willing to overspend. They accumulate high interest debt. They fail to plan for financial futures or the future for your financial goals, however you want to coin it. Without the knowledge and skills to make informed financial decisions, guess what they do, guys? They make themselves be in that endless cycle of stress and instability. So that's that financial or that lack of financial education. Now you're probably saying, well, Mr. Financial First Responder, how do we fix that? I'm glad you asked. I'm not going to give you a sermon today, but I'm going to give you some solutions today. You see the difference between the financial wizard and the financial dummy. Now you'll notice here some pictures of landscapes and geometric rocks and things of that nature for those people who like nature. And you may have gone to um, Nevada and seen the Grand Canyon. Okay. So I remember my wife and I went to the Grand Canyon. This is a little side note. And we wanted to go down to the southern rim. And it was 3 miles down and 3 miles up. Now you could ride a donkey or you could walk the trail. Now the trail was probably no more than maybe, I'd say 24 inches in width. And when I saw the donkeys riding it, I wasn't gonna take no chances getting on the back of a donkey and riding down a trail that dropped off with no rail, right? See, some of y'all will do that with your finances. You'll take a chance, a big chance. So I decided to walk down the trail. We got down and the park closed at dusk. Now, the walk down was the easy part. The walk back up, that was the rough stuff. You see, a lot of times in your finances, you got hills and valleys, right? It's easy to go down a hill. And then when you get down in the valley, you got to go up the hill. That's when you get the most resistance in your finances, you see. You see, a financial wizard is someone who has a deep understanding of financial principles and practices. They are in depth at managing their finances and making informed investment decisions and planning for long-term financial goals. They use their knowledge to build wealth and secure their financial future. I hate to tell you this, people, but guess what? Becoming wealthy is not an overnight thing. It's not a microwave thing. It is a consistent long-term investment thing, right? This is not making popcorn. This is like making homemade soup where you got to cut up all the ingredients. You got to let the water boil. You got to let it simmer. You got to put all the ingredients in, and then you get something good and flavorful, right? You see, as a financial dummy, on the other hand, what you guys do is you lack this basic financial knowledge. You want everything now. You may make financial poor decisions as a result. See, and you tend to struggle to budget effectively. You misunderstand financial products and services, and you fail to plan for the future. You see, this can lead to financial insecurity and difficulty in achieving your financial goals. Now, you're probably saying at this point, Mr. Financial First Responder, you're starting to make me feel a little uneasy. I'm starting to feel like I'm in church again. Well, you're not in church. But I am going to tell you, and I am going to show you whether you're a financial wizard or whether you're a financial dummy. So let's go a little further. I'm glad you're ready to go. Misleading financial marketing. Now, if you're looking at my slide right now, you see a kid. Oh, he looks so cute and adorable. He's been hand painting. He's got paint all over the place. He looks a mess. And some of you, even though the picture is adorable, that smile got you. You forgot about the mess. See, in real life, here's an example. An investment company advertises a new financial product that promises of high returns and low risk. Now, I always tell you, the greater the return, the greater the risk. The lower the return, the lower the risk. So they're promising high returns and low risk. Red flag. However, the product is complex and poorly understood by most consumers. And I hate to tell you a little side note, but for some financial people who are in the arena, they don't even understand the products that they're offering you or selling you. See, this is a service announcement, and I'm calling all you financial professionals, advisors, and planners on the mat. Stop selling your clients products that you or they don't understand. Because what happens when you are gone, whether you leave and go to another company or you start your own firm or you pass away and that person can't defend why they bought what they bought. Yes, I'm coming down your street. You see, this marketing materials, they emphasize the potential of gain, but no downplay, but they downplay the risk and the fees associated with the product. In other words, they lying to you. See, many consumers are attracted, just like this little kid, you're looking at his hands and all the paint on him, and he looks really cute. See, they're attracted by the promise of high returns. Invest without fully understanding the product or its potential drawbacks. And as a result, some may suffer significant financial loss. Wow, that's amazing. So, what are you saying, Mr. Financial First Responder? How do we fix that? Well, I'm glad you asked. You see, that difference between that financial wizard and financial dummy is simply this. A financial wizard is cautious and skeptical of financial marketing tactics. They take the time to thoroughly research and understand any financial product or services before making a decision, and they are aware of common marketing strategies used to deceive consumers like you and me and can identify the red flags. On the other hand, the financial dummy, that big dummy that Red Fox used to talk about, that financial dummy may be easily swayed by flashy marketing and promises of quick profits. They may not fully understand the risk involved in certain financial products and are more likely to make impulsive or uninformed decisions. As a result, they are more vulnerable to the financial scams and schemes. Now, you'll notice in this picture, there's a person holding a microflying glass. And when you look in close up, you're actually seeing a different image than what's portrayed when you look far away. You see, a lot of you need to start inspecting what you're doing or having a better understanding of what it is. Yes, you do. But what else, Mr. Financial First Responder? I'll tell you what else. A lot of you have been financially overwhelmed. You see, if you're looking at my slide right now, you'll notice there's a basketball player. And he's got all these different balls around him, and he's bouncing one ball. See, a lot of you have put yourself in that situation where you're so informed with the one ball, you miss all of the other balls. I know people say, well, you need to be able to focus on one thing. Yes, but you also need to learn how to multitask too. So, in real life example, a young couple receives a significant inheritance unexpectedly. Now, for you people that don't know what an inheritance is, because nobody in your family ever left anything behind but debt, that means somebody passed away and left a business. They left some stock. They left some insurance money. They left some assets. And they're unsure about how to manage their money wisely and are overwhelmed, just like this guy with the balls on the court. He don't know which one to bounce. By various financial decisions they need to make. They seek some advice from multiple sources. They talk to their aunties, their uncles, their mama, their grandma, their granddad, their dad, their mom. And let me give you a piece of advice. Unless your family is financially well off and can show you the receipts, or they're actually in the industry, you might not want to listen to them, right? Because everything look good ain't good. They seek advice from multiple sources, but the conflicting information only adds to their confusion. As a result, they struggle to make decisions and may delay taking action, which could lead to missed opportunities or poor financial outcomes. You see, a lot like this young man who's bouncing these basketballs, he don't have but one at a time. And a lot of you will make financial decisions based off of a one at a time type of mindset versus getting good financial advice. So, what else, Mr. Financial First Responder? I'm glad you asked. See, if you're financially overwhelmed, now if you're looking at this picture, you'll see two light bulbs. One is over the other. It looks like they're both lit, but I'm going to phrase something for you. One light bulb is not like the other light bulb. One's got a green block and the other one's got a red block. So let's take, for example, you're a financial wizard. It means that you're proactive. You seek out expert advice when faced with complex financial decisions. They carefully evaluate the options and create a solid financial plan to manage the windfalls or unexpected financial events. They can prioritize your goals and make informed decisions that align with your long-term financial objectives. See, that's like being on that green box and you're the light bulb. You're the financial wizard. Now, I'm not saying that you big dummies, you financial dummies, not lit. You just on the wrong box. Now, what do we mean by that? You may feel overwhelmed and unsure about how to handle unexpected financial situations. They may procrastinate and make hasty decisions without fully considering the consequences. They may also be more susceptible to scams and predatory financial products as they are unsure about how to protect their assets. Now, in 2008, we had a whole bunch of predatory lending, and a certain group of people of color, minorities, I hope I don't offend anybody out there, but it's the truth. If you don't believe me, go read it. Were ill-informed, not educated, because all they wanted was to own a house. But some people, even people that look like them, sold them stuff that they didn't even know how it worked, but because they believed in the dream, the American dream, that they could own a house one day, they put them in ARMs, adjusted rate mortgages. They put them in different programs that were not conducive to their financial situation. They had them buy houses that they couldn't afford. They had them invest in things that they didn't understand. And I'm telling you, from being in that era as a financial representative and advisor, I saw some of the most heinous things happen to people. People went bankrupt. They lost their house. They lost their savings, all types of things. But yet, they were getting financial knowledge. Now, I always say, if I care more about your finances than you do, there's a problem. Houston, we have a problem. Stop being on the red box and get on the green box. So with that said, I'm going to come down, as my pastor says, I'm going to land my plane or my spaceship, whichever one you want to go with. Here's Mike's summary. See, I've given you some examples to illustrate common challenges faced by individuals with varying levels of financial knowledge. We talked about a lack of financial education, where individuals lacking basic financial knowledge may struggle with managing their finances and leading to financial stress and instability. We talked about misleading financial marketing. We talked about don't get sucked up into what happened on the Super Bowl or other activities in different programs you may watch. Now, I want to give you a little piece of advice in case you didn't know this. Most wealthy people don't watch TV. That's factual. A lot of people are consumers who are unfamiliar with financial concepts may fall prey to the deceptive marketing tactics, potentially leading to poor financial decisions and financial losses. And where do they see that crap at? on a TV, in social media, through radio. That's where they get you at, because you don't read books and you don't educate yourself. So then if we go a little further, we talked about being financially overwhelmed. See, when faced with complex financial decisions, individuals may feel overwhelmed and unsure about how to proceed, potentially resulting in missed opportunity and poor financial outcomes. Now, we got a lot of people that have invested in crypto, and some of them have done extremely well. It's not too late to invest in crypto, I would agree, because it's at its infancy stage. But you better bet yourself, you better get educated on what you're doing before you put any of your money in it. Just like you would in the stock market, the bond market, mutual funds, ETFs, anything that's out there, you need to educate yourself on that product or service. Options, calls, Forex, whatever it is. Don't be the financial dummy. See, a financial wizard has a deep understanding of financial principles, makes informed decisions, and plans long term for their financial goals. Versus that financial dummy, you big dummy, lacks basic financial knowledge and may make financial decisions and is more vulnerable to financial scams and schemes. You can't get mad if somebody takes your money from you because you didn't research, you didn't read the prospectus, you didn't take time to understand what you bought. That's your fault. So, this has been Mike Barnes, the Financial First Responder. I thank you for your time. I hope that you're figured out whether you're going to be a financial wizard or whether you're going to be a financial dummy. But either way, you're going to be one of them. Talk to a financial advisor, a financial planner, a financial professional, the financial first responder. Get some help. And until we talk again, God bless. And I hope and I pray that your finances go well today and in the future for the rest of your life. God bless. Mike Barnes, the Financial First Responder. Oh, yeah. Please like and subscribe my channel and share this with somebody. And may it be a blessing to you. Take care.